Hey everyone, welcome back to Hey Let's Practice. This is Brett. I'm helping you practice your way through the Hal Leonard guitar method. Today we're on page 37 with exercises 80 and 81, practicing some chord transitions between what are called chord pairs, meaning chords that have some fingerings in common. If you're enjoying the videos, do me a favor, do the YouTube thing, subscribe to the channel, drop a like. You know what to do. I would love to get more comments. I would love to see how everybody's doing out there. So if you feel so inclined, let me know what's up. Let's take a look at number 80. So the G chord that they're suggesting that we use is what I call the 2-3-4-G, using these three fingers: second finger on the B, third finger on the low G, fourth finger on the upper G. You can also do this with the 1-2-3-G, first finger on the B, second finger on the low G, third finger on the high G. Either one works. This fingering, the 2-3-4-G, works a little bit better with the standard E minor chord of 2 and 3. This G works a little bit better if you want to use first and second on the E minor, which is also an option. It's up to you. You do you. I find myself using 1 and 2 for E minor fairly frequently, but to each their own. So let's understand the transition between these chords before we try to strum this pattern. The 2-3-4, remember, 2 on the B, 3 on the G, 4 on the top G. I get my G chord here. Okay. And then I take this finger, I leave this finger in place. I take this finger and put it on the E here. So I get E, B, E, G, E, B, E. Right? Okay. So I get this, I get this. Now, there's no chord pair between the E minor and the D7. I have to take these two fingers, bring them down here, and take my first finger down here. Okay. Now, the relation between the E minor and the D7 is that if I use 2 and 3, then I'm taking these same two fingers and bringing them both back, down here, except they're one string apart. This is my A, this is my F sharp. And then this first finger gives me the C, which gives me my D7 chord. So E minor, D7. I keep hitting that A. You're not supposed to hit the A, but sometimes I hit it. Okay, so the total combination in number 80 is 2-3-4-G to 2-3 E minor to D7. Let's see if I hit the A. Hey! Okay, so, and then the strumming pattern goes down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Now, what am I supposed to do here? I've got to move everything back to here. So here's the trick, and I wish somebody had told me this like 20 some odd years ago when I first started playing guitar. Coming from a classical background, in the classical music world, every tiny little detail is important. And you can get some real, phobias around making the tiniest little mistake. But in guitar, there's something that happens when you transition chords. If I'm doing 4 and 1, I'm actually not playing a true G chord on the end of 4. What I do is I make my transition on the last 8th note. 4 and 1. And the same thing happens when I go from the E minor to the D7 in the second and third measures. 4 and 1. Whoops, sorry. 1. Okay? 4 and 1. Now, it just so happens that the top 3 strings are an E minor chord. So it sort of disguises that. So it goes like this. Watch. Very, very slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and watch 4 and 1. Now at speed, people don't really notice it. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And at speed, in a live performance, when a lot of things are going on, nobody notices that tiny, tiny little thing, right? Okay, so that's number 80. Now, number 81 starts on that E minor. Sorry, let me get close again. Starts in the E minor. And then I go to a C chord. So I have to flip these two fingers to this position and make my C chord. And then I leave this first finger here to get my D7 chord. So E minor, C, D7. All right, so let's give it a shot. Very, very slow. 1 and 2 and ready, go. E, 2 and 3 and 4, move. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, watch. So make that transition on the last eighth note. And again, very slow. Take it really, really slow until you're doing it faster and faster and faster and faster. Okay? Only go as fast as you are comfortable going. Don't push the tempo. Stay relaxed. Keep your right hand relaxed. Keep your left hand as relaxed as you can. And make those transitions as smoothly as you can. All right. Best of luck on this one. And have fun with it, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye.